friend. We ain't looking for a kick-ass vampire-killing cowboy game, are you? You are.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Welcome to Evil West.
For just a whopping 50 euros. That's 11 whoppers, by the way.
You can join Jesse and Edgar in their fight against vampires to save America. Yeah!
Anyway, the game is not so to give you a nice introduction on what it actually is. Being thrown in combat against whatever the actual fuck that might be.
Boy, your mantra has but stop crying before I beat your...
Is exactly what this game is about. The creative fighting style, great characters, and the insanely immersive story make this game. What does And now, let me give you a nice old tap with the Lord Hammer. That's not a fucking hammer, bro.
Still, doesn't it?
What do you mean it works great? So we find ourselves in the United States of America in the Wild West era, but there's vampires.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Luckily, we have the Rentier Institute to protect us. Anyway, remember that giant fucking train we blew up? Well, we did that to capture a vampire by the name of Chester Morgan.
I got some jelly beans.
Which we put in to good use. And the good use being leading us to a big shot vampire called the Tabana. Anyway, we ended up defeating the ex-philosopher turned vampire. And we took him, no, not him, but his above the neck parts back into the institute. But his daughter, Felicity, would not let that slide.
I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
As our pops, William Rentier, was giving a presentation on something, I forgot what, Felicity and her monsters decided to act out a certain day in September in the year of 2001 in the nice jolly city of New York. The whole institute was ransacked by these monsters.
Or was it Welcome to the City of Calico?
It is in this city where the last branch of the Rentier Institute is still standing because it was just too insignificant. Yes. For the Shining Twins cosplayer to actually care about. Anyway, here we are introduced to Virgil and Dr. Blackwell. Also, this piece of shit had to tag along for some reason. The Secretary of War, Harrow. As the Institute gets back on its feet, we learn of Felicity's plan to declare war on the humans. And now, the weight of basically saving the fucking world lays on the shoulders of Jesse Rentier and his comrades. Will they prevent Felicity from accomplishing her goal? Or will the unwinnable war break out? Alright, so in a way, the game plays like your average brain turn-off shooter game.
But in a way,
well, let me get focused.
it also isn't.
You know, there's your old reliable rolling mechanic, your
Goddamn electric gauntlet.
of features, perks, enemy weak spots, you name it. Sometimes you might think the game is going a little slow. It's just so fucking stupid. But the immediate punishment of being absolutely fucking blasted into oblivion by something you fought as a boss like 30 minutes ago, it's hard. And as I mentioned previously, there are perks in the game. In my opinion,
No.
you can choose 2 perk routes.
Approved.
One is more focused on the electrical side of your gauntlet, and the other one is focused on the more physical. On the more physical, nice old fist to the face side of combat. Both of these perk trees are filled with unique skills.
Very nice, Shiza-chan!
And trust me, they will make your kicking vampire ass experience a whole lot more interesting. Speaking of kicking ass, you can also shoot ass. I don't fucking know. We are gifted with the weapons.
Come, my child. Take this loaded AR-15.
You would expect a monster killing field agent to have. We have the carabine rifle, a revolver, a flamethrower, a fucking Gatling gun, dynamite, a shotgun, and a crossbow. And one thing that straight up caught my eye. With a lasso. See what I did there? Who the fuck asked? Now of course the upgrades depend on your level. So you cannot be the most fucking vile OP cowboy in the beginning of the game. But if you're a patient young man, you can make a whole ass railgun out of your rifle. Now the upgrades aren't as cool as the upgrades in the gauntlet. Get in frame. As the gauntlet perk tree. What? As the gauntlet upgrades. But trust me, you will definitely see a difference in the effectiveness of your pew-pews. How do you work this thing again? Anyway, remember how I said that the gameplay is like any other brain turn-off shooter game, but it also isn't? You see, what I mean by that is that you look for a certain feeling of rush in these games. But that feeling can quickly fade away if the game gets too repetitive. Evil West is basically going from level to level, killing vampires.
Just another night, just another day.
But somehow, I'm always on edge. Always wondering what's gonna happen next. What new monsters evade to get their ass kicked very much. Or where I'm gonna look for fucking Edgar again. I swear to God, this guy keeps getting fucking lost. What the fuck are you doing there? And that is exactly what made Evil West succeed. Nice! In there, other games failed.
Shadow Warrior Freeman.
Alright, so the game will make you both love and fucking despise the characters. Even though the game seems like a game that's not so focused on, you know, characters, because it isn't. I gotta say, I definitely took a liking into the design and backstory of these characters. You know, we have a lot of strong personalities like Mr. Harrow. No, you cannot save your father. I need to save my oil plant. Even though the characters are all from different backgrounds, Dr. Blackwell being from the medical field. Shit. At the Grand Villain meeting in the Civil War. Jesse just being forced into being a super soldier. Virgil being rescued from a Chinese necromancer. One goal unites them all. It's to save America. Anyway, now it's time for my own very good personal opinion on the game. Now, of course, a big turnoff is the €50 price, but I guess you could say it's worth it for experiencing this adventure.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
Now, I will be honest here, I did not expect all that much from this game, but I was very pleasantly surprised when I first played it. You see, in most games, the intros are pretty boring, just, you know, a walkthrough of your insanely fucking obvious gaming mechanics. But here, you just straight up fight in an arena full of big fucking monsters right in the beginning of the game, which is something that really gives off a good impression. At least for me. I mean, I gotta say, I definitely had a blast while playing this game. You know, I will recommend this to you, like, especially if you're, like, a single father of 4 coming back from, like, your 28-hour shift. Really just ready to relax. I was incredibly specific. So I would give this a solid 35 Pochitas out of 1 Makima. And last thing is, was it worth playing?
Absolutely.